Today we're going to be learning how to factor trinomials. We have the problem x squared plus x minus 2. So what you want to do for your first step is you want to multiply the number in front of the x, which here is imaginary 1. And you want to multiply that imaginary 1, or whatever number is here, times the last number, which here is a 2. So 1 times 2, negative 2, because the negative's there. So 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. And then that's the first step. For the second step, you want to find two numbers that multiply to get your number here, which again is negative 2. So you want to find two numbers that multiply to get negative 2, but also add or subtract to get x. Since it's a negative, they're going to have to subtract to get x. So those two numbers that multiply to negative 2 and get to 1, not x, it would be 1 because it's the number in front of the x, which is 1. That would be 2 and 1, and it would be positive 2 and negative 1, because 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, and 2 minus 1 is 1, which goes in front of the x. So those are your two magic numbers. You then want to place those two numbers into the equation like so. Now what I've done here is taken the negative 1 and turned it into an x, just because that 1 is just like imaginary. So like if you put in front of an x, you don't have to put 1x, you can just put x. So the negative 1 is turned into negative x, which you place first, and I'll show you why in a second. And then the 2 is now 2x, because they both come from the stem x. So you put an x in front of both of whatever your two numbers are. And then you do grouping, which you find the greatest common factor of these two and the greatest common factor of these two, which for this side on the left is x, and that'll make this x minus 1, because we took out the x out of the x squared and the x out of the x. And then you have to get, no matter what, it's a factorial solution, you get the same thing about these parentheses. So now you know you're trying to get x minus 1 in this parentheses. So to get that, you have to take out 2 out of this one. And now your answer is the parentheses. And then to form your second answer, you take this number plus or minus this number. And since this is a positive, it's plus. And then your answer, x equals 1 and x equals negative 2, because the signs flip. So there you have it.